Hi guys, not Ryan here, RichLB here today, back with another episode of the Space Update right here on the Total Space Network. Coming up on today's show, moon landing's been pushed back to 2025 for NASA and SpaceX. Hubble rises from the dead, once again, sort of. Plus we have all the latest launch updates and more space news. Let's get this show started. So, launch updates. On Friday, 12th of November at 12:40 a.m. UTC, SpaceX and Starlink launch with a booster landing on drone ship, a shortfall of Gravitas. Tuesday, 16th of November at 9:27 a.m. UTC, we've got Arianespace's Vega rocket launching a trio of French military satellites, which is Series 1, 2, and 3. Wednesday, 24th of November at 6:20 a.m. UTC, SpaceX Falcon 9 will be launching the Asteroid Deflection DART mission. Now, that is something that will be throwing some content together here on Total Space, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. As always, you can catch our launch live streams right here on Total Space. In fact, we did one the other night just for Crew 3. So if you were there, great. If not, we'll catch you at the next one. So, and whilst you're there, go subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our live coverage. So, Hubble, one science instrument, is back running again. Hubble's advanced camera for surveys, that is. The Hubble Space Telescope appears to be bouncing back from its latest glitch. Late last month, the famous Space Telescope suffered a problem with the synchronization of its internal communications, sending all 5 of its science instruments into a protective safe mode. The Hubble team has been troubleshooting the issue ever since, and it just notched a big success. A recent statement from NASA stated that the Hubble team successfully recovered the Advanced Camera for Surveys instrument on the 7th of November. The instrument has started taking science observations once again. Hubble's other instruments remain in safe mode while NASA continues investigating the lost synchronization messages first detected on October 23rd. The camera was selected as the first instrument to recover as it faces the fewest complications should a lost message occur. So, some success for the troublesome Hubble telescope, but it's still a bit of work to do to bring it fully back online.
If you'd like to support what we do, head over to patreon.com/total space, gain access to our exclusive Discord community, chat with special guests on the show, and so much more. And you can follow us over on Twitter and find us over on totalspace.net. That's our website. Enjoy the show.
Now, NASA has delayed the moon landing to 2025 at the very earliest. NASA Administrator Bill Nelson said the recently concluded legal challenge mounted by Blue Origin to the agency's selection of SpaceX for a Human Landing System award was a major but not the only reason for pushing back the lunar landing goals set by the previous administration in March 2019. Bill Nelson went on to say, because of the litigation for 7 months, we've not been allowed to have, under law, any contact with SpaceX on the HLS program. He said he talked with SpaceX President Gwynne Shotwell for the first time about HLS on November the 5th, a day after a federal judge ruled against Blue Origin in its lawsuit against NASA on the program. So all in all, a 7-month delay or more due to a combination of the Blue Origin legal challenge and surely all the issues everyone has had and is still having with COVID-19 is having a knock-on effect at schedules at NASA. But I'm extremely looking forward to this, as I'm sure you guys are, and I know Ryan's looking forward to it because I just read it in his script. A bit long to wait, unfortunately. Now, in other news, Astra has filed an FCC application for its own 13,600 satellite constellation that would provide broadband service. Exciting news, but do we really need tens of thousands of satellites in orbit? We have Starlink, we have OneWeb, we have, or might have, Jeff Bezos' Kuiper constellation, and now Astra, all launching hundreds or thousands of satellites. I know we're developing space junk removal technology, but how fast can 25 or 50,000 plus satellites be recovered or deorbited? Good news, but there's the question on orbital congestion with all these massive broadband constellations. Also this week, rocket builder Spin Launch completed its first test flight. Now, Spin Launch is something that's been doing the rounds on YouTube recently. It looks basically like a giant spinner, if you imagine those spinning tops. But effectively, Spin Launch is developing a launch system that uses kinetic energy as its primary method to get off the ground, with a vacuum-sealed centrifuge spinning the rocket at several times the speed of sound before releasing. A very interesting test, to be honest, as this will really be cost-effective for smaller commercial payloads. How to design a satellite that likes to be put into the wheel of death before launch? Must be interesting indeed. Now, I want to spin your attention to something else right now. Go like this video. Go subscribe. Go watch our chat with Skyrora. Or go watch our chat with Spaceport Cornwall. Who's next? You decide.